Hello everyone, welcome to my Module 9 assignment video / memo. For this module, you will start your double entry journal on Chapter 14 in Popham with connections to any of the resources in course materials and ancillary materials in Module 9. I need to see some comments on test anxiety and how it can be relieved, and also engaging ways to do test prep. So just don't go through the Popham chapter and comment on the big ideas. Also connect to some of those issues that we talked about in our initial assessment literacy discussion board about test anxiety, kids throwing up, parents opting out. So talk about that too. Make connections to those articles. I think it's very important. Also, make sure you watch my test prep presentation video. It will help you with the big ideas for your double entry journal. Also, you will continue working on your selected response test. You have a discussion board where you're going to post your revised select response test. I have not finished giving feedback. It's been coming in droves, so I'm very happy about that, but I've been trying to manage the workload, and I will get it done. So I should have it done by the end of the week. Don't panic. We're going to have a lot of time to do these assignments. The revised select response test discussion board is available. This is where you'll upload your revised test to your new group. There are new groups now. I sorted you randomly, so you may be in a group with someone who was with you before or is using a different EdTPA. That's okay. The assessments are very similar. This discussion board will again be graded with a modified discussion board rubric. You will again download your classmates' tests, take them, and then repost them as attachments. And you may give feedback. It's not mandatory this time, but I would suggest that it's always helpful to get feedback. I will not be giving feedback on your revised select response test. So it would probably behoove you all to give each other some more feedback, especially now that you've seen my feedback and what I'm looking for. Because of the holidays from April 14th to April 27th, the double entry journal and revised select response test will both be due along with module 10 and 11 assignments. That's the avalanche I was trying to tell you about in the beginning. That's all due on April 28th. Okay, there's only one module after that. I don't necessarily agree with the way the graduate school has done this, why they couldn't have extended the semester 1 week. I'm not sure, but that's above my pay grade. You also have another true-false test this week on test prep. This quiz was created by Popham, not me, or one of his grad students, more than likely. And one of the questions is what I consider poorly written, one that is what I call a trick question. If you email me with why you think you got it correct, or why you think you got it, if you got it wrong and why you think it should be correct, I will give you credit. Again, I would take the hard copy of the quiz first, then go on the quiz discussion board and talk about the ones with which you might be a little confused. No answers. Of course, you won't know the answers by then, but talk about the issues, talk about what's confusing about this, et cetera, and where in Popham you might find the answer to it. Lastly, I've placed a course evaluation in the last three assignment folders, last three modules. Please fill it out. It's the only feedback my superiors get on the quality of this course. It's important that you make comments as well. So, when they sit down with me, which they're going to do in a couple of weeks, they'll be able to look at that feedback and say, okay, here's where we think you need to get better. And so I'm always looking to improve. I want my course to be rigorous but not overwhelming. And that's some of the feedback I've gotten in the past, that it's but it's sporadic feedback, and it's usually by people that are taking 3 or 4 courses, or working full-time and taking 2 courses, or working full-time and taking 3 courses. Yeah, my course is going to be difficult if you're doing that much work. So think about giving me comments to make it better. If you say I'm giving too much work, talk about what assignment you think could be eliminated. Assignment that you think that wasn't necessary to assess that module's learning targets. So that's it for this module. I will be back with module 10 assignments in 1 week.